long moment, you know, when you get your placing, or if it's really just to contend because you are at heart a competitor above all things, they're feeling the pressure.
And 10 years ago, you were in a similar situation, winner-take-all event at the CrossFit Games. I know there's always anticipation before you go out on the field, but what's it like when that is on the line?
When you are in this moment in itself, before you take the field, guess what? You're feeling a little tired, you're feeling a little fatigued, you're feeling worn down, and then all of a sudden, in this moment right here, as they begin to announce you and you take your place, your body hits a new state. You almost go numb, and your focus hones in on you and the barbell. And what will it take to maximize your output here? Because you came to win, and now is your opportunity, not to just prove that to everyone here that's watching worldwide, but also to yourself.
There are your top two men, Pat Vellner, who's coming off an event win in the goblet, his first of this competition, and Justin Medeiros, who made a couple uncharacteristic mistakes back in event 5, and then in event 7, the Texas Oak was unable to get his lift inside the cap. He took 16th in that event. That is very uncharacteristic for him, as he is usually always inside the top 10 in these events, and that's what has opened the door for this now winner-take-all finish between him and Vellner.
Yeah, and as these guys get ready to take on this event, I can't help but think in the back, I mentioned there's some fatigue. They've done a lot of work. Again, hats off to these athletes. Hats off to the programmers and Josh Bridges and Chris Spieler and the show that this Rogue Invitational has been up to now. That barbell felt pretty darn heavy to them in the back during the warm-up, guaranteed. But now when the sun's shining and the crowd gets loud and they hear that beep that initiates this event, it's going to feel very different here on these first 10 clean and jerks.
Chandler Smith, third place overall, just 20 points back of Vellner for second, 25 back of Medeiros for first. So he is very much alive here as far as the top spot on the podium is concerned.
And I like Chandler. I like Chandler in this event. Power-based. He can move a barbell. We know that. Think about the similarities that this shows even to the log max-out event that we watched last night.
Assignments on the left side of your screen. Vellner, Medeiros, and Smith will all be right next to each other. And also keep an eye on Jeffrey Adler. He's in the red tank top on the right side of your screen. Who wants to be the Rogue Invitational champion? We're going to find out here in event 10. Heavy Grace presented by Beyond the Whiteboard.
Composure here early is important. Again, focusing on the clean, creating a rhythm for the jerk. That's what makes it feel more weightless as you go overhead. Catch the bar high into your throat, finish the pull, don't get lazy.
Jack Farlow has the time to beat in the upper right-hand part of your screen, 3:51.60 seconds. Adler, Vellner, Medeiros, Smith, Krennikov. All out front. There's only a couple reps separate the entire field here. And Adler is through his first set of 10. He will move up. Here comes Roman Krennikov.
Yep.
Vellner and Medeiros done at the same time, along with Chandler Smith. So the top three men just hanging right next to each other here. Roman Krennikov through now 13 of those 30 reps. Adler continues to lead though.
I love the sureness of Justin's overhead position. As fatigue starts to build, the clean becomes not the limiter, but sometimes where your lockout is and where you receive the barbell. And Justin, due to his finish, really secures that barbell up and back.
See Jeff Adler on the left side of your screen in the tank top. He is your leader. Remember, fourth place overall, 615 points. Only 15 back of Smith for a spot on the podium. Right now, Pat Vellner has a couple rep lead on Justin Medeiros, as Vellner is past the halfway point, as is Medeiros. And now Jeffrey Adler continues to move forward on to the third and final barbell.
Adler moving smoothly. Right back to the bar. Cadence picks up just a touch.
And now Vellner on to the final barbell. He's ahead of Medeiros. And he has men between the two of them as Chandler Smith has now moved ahead of Medeiros. Here comes Justin. He's got to make up some ground here on this final barbell. Vellner has 8 to go. And here comes Justin Medeiros. We'll see if Medeiros picks up his pace here. Vellner through 24. Adler is staring at an event win. He has 3 to go. Chandler Smith is through 23 of the 30. Vellner with 5 left. And he misses a rep.
And that's that overhead position, Sean, where Justin locks it out and gets it there. Pat struggles with the bar out in front of him. He's got to finish his drive through his hips to get the bar up and back.
Adler's going to win the event. He is in, and he is very much alive for a spot on the podium. Pat Vellner and Medeiros are now tied. Medeiros ahead of Vellner. Here comes Krennikov.
Smith with 1 rep to go.
Chandler Smith, he hits this. He's getting across the finish line. And there it is as Chandler Smith comes in. And Vellner has 3 to go, and he is missing reps. Justin Medeiros on his final rep, and Justin Medeiros may have done it.
Wow, what a finish by Justin Medeiros there on that last money bar.
Hopper and Gumanson are in, and Pat Vellner was a handful of reps away from the Rogue Invitational Championship and failed, and Justin Medeiros was able to storm ahead of him. And now Vellner is across, and you can tell he is upset. Noah Olsen is in.
Jonas still out there grinding away. Last rep for him.
And with that, the men's competition has come to a close, and Justin Medeiros snatching victory from the jaws of defeat and snatching the title away from Patrick Vellner and looking to become the first man to repeat as champion. Vellner was so close.
So close. And he went for it. You know, this is a very hard place for an athlete to be in, but there's a point in a workout where you have to choose to lean in and go for it, and he chose to. And of course, he toed the line and ended up on the side that he was not hoping to end up on.
Here are your unofficial event results. Jeffrey Adler gets his first career Rogue Invitational win. He had to make up 15 points on Chandler Smith. Unofficially, he's only going to make up 10. Krennikov takes second. Smith takes third, looks to keep himself on the podium. But Adler may have erased the deficit he had to Patrick Vellner, because Vellner takes 10th in the event, so still a lot needs to be figured out here. Vellner may have gone from contending for the title to